to Sports Talk 2319. I am your host, Rashad Phillips, and I'm excited to bring to you today teams. Finally, we've talked about point guards, shooting guards, wing players, post players, all these phenomenal individuals. But now the season starts in a few days, and I have to give you the teams that we need to keep our eye on. Let me give you a few. USC returning all their strong players from last season. They have two of the top players in the country at their respective positions with Matu and Benny Boatwright. I've already told you guys that Matu, to me, is the best offensive big man in all of America. Benny Boatwright is no slouch either. NBA caliber style player. Then you bring in the former five-star recruit from Duke, Derek Thornton, Jordan McLaughlin. I believe that USC is a team that you do not want to face. If they can put it all together, I believe that USC will challenge Arizona for the Pac-12 title. And to go further, in March, this team could get a number one seed. USC Trojans, watch out. Minnesota, a team that won 24 games last season. They brought back 6 out of 7 guys from their rotation, and they have Nate Mason, one of the top point guards in the country. Nate was first team All Big Ten last year, preseason All Big Ten this year. He's alongside Amir Coffey. If Eric Curry can improve a little bit inside and give them something there, this is a team that will give Michigan State a run for that Big Ten title. Minnesota has to get better from the three-point line collectively. Last year, they only made 209 three-pointers as a team. If they get better there, this is a team that you want to watch out for. Minnesota Gophers. The Cincinnati Bearcats. Coach Cronin is a great motivator and leader, and he's returning all but one player on his team from last year that won 30 games. I believe Cincinnati has the strongest starting five in all of America. If you look at the top returning scorer from last year, Jacob Evans, who led the team in scoring with 13.5 points. And then they're bringing in a guy named Kane Broome, who was a big-time scorer at Sacred Heart. I'm eager to see how they implement Kane Broome's offensive style with the guys that they already have. I believe this unit will be one of the top defensive teams in the country, and they will battle it out all season long with Wichita State and has a chance to legitimately be a number one seed come March. The Cincinnati Bearcats are the real deal. TCU. I believe that this team is the most intriguing team in all of the country. They won 24 games last year. They could have easily won 30. They have a weird way of stringing a lot of wins in a row and also stringing a lot of losses in a row. Let me get more in detail. Last season, TCU won 8 games in a row, lost 4 in a row, won 3 in a row, lost 7 in a row, and then capped off the season by winning 5 in a row to win the NIT championship against Georgia Tech. I believe this year, point guard Jalen Fisher, the maturity level, if he can mature earlier than later, I believe this TCU team will be tough to beat. Obviously, they have Big Vladimir, who I've talked about before as one of the best big post players in all of America. And then you bring alongside him Kenrick Williams, who's a double-double machine. TCU is a team that will not be playing in the NIT, but they'll be playing in the NCAA tournament. So they will be dancing and marching, dancing and marching, dancing and marching, dancing and marching. Couple teams I would like to mention before I go. Obviously, the Miami Hurricanes is going to be a team to watch. The Florida Gators, the Temple Owls. Let's talk about the Auburn Tigers. They had a devastating loss the other day to a Division II team, Barry University. Coach Pearl spoke about it was a learning process. It's a team that won 18 games last year. I believe Auburn will win 20 to 22 games. They played Florida tough twice last year. They played Georgia tough twice last year as well. They forced 22 turnovers against this team. They didn't defend the 3 really well. But again, Auburn fans, do not panic. I believe in your Tigers. Coach Pearl said, don't hit the panic button yet. It's just exhibition. I believe the Auburn Tigers still will win 20 to 22 games going forward. As the season progresses, I'll be mentioning more teams on this show. Until the next time, I'm Rashad Phillips, and this is Sports Talk 2319.
Love my expertise info on college basketball players? Want to perfect your own play? Order my training DVD collection now at www.rpskillsunlimited.com.